Well. Good morning, YouTube. This is Daily Stoic with your host, Jeffrey. I missed the day, McCabe. We're going to do a 2-for-1 today, so it will bring me short of my challenge. I didn't want to cheat. Look, I look tired. Full transparency, if you've been following my journey, it's been a journey of recovery, sobriety, therapy, giving back to the community. It's been an entire thing. Lately, I've been stuck on marijuana, and I keep saying I'm going to quit. Then I quit for a couple days. I feel great, and then I go back to it. This last week, I've been using it more, and I just feel tired and dragged out. I isolate myself. I don't want to do stuff. It's the oddest thing, and I know it's not good for me, but then I get bored, and I'm like, it'll be fine. Just for today or whatever. So writing in my journal this morning, I'm tired, I feel thrown off, and I just have to quit. I have to. So if you're somebody who struggles with use of any kind, holler at me, message me anytime. And I pray for you like you pray for me. Let's get it done. That's my little rant. As always, reading the Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. I couldn't even bring myself to make a video last night. I had every opportunity. Got the place to myself, whatever. I could have easily did one. So I will somewhat fall short of my challenge, but I'll continue to push forward. So we're going to do 2-for-1. We are going to read the 5th and the 6th. So technically I didn't miss a day, or I did. Doesn't really matter. I don't think I'm getting more than 1 or 2 views on these videos as of yet anyways. So if you're here from the future, you've come back to watch. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, comment, do all that good stuff. We're going to rip through these pretty quick to try to get both in. February 5th, steady your impulses. Maybe I should have read this. Don't be bounced around, but submit every impulse to claims of justice and protect your clear conviction in every appearance. Hold on, let's read that again. Don't be bounced around, but submit every impulse to the claims of justice and protect your clear conviction in every appearance. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 4.22. Let's see what the modern day Stoics have to say about it. Think of the manic people in your life, not the ones suffering from an unfortunate disorder, but the ones whose lives and choices are in disorder. Everything is soaring, highs and crushing lows. The day is either amazing or awful. Aren't these people exhausting? Don't you wish they just had a filter through which they could test the good impulses versus the bad ones? There is such a filter: justice, reason, philosophy. If there's a central message of Stoic thought, it's this: impulses of all kinds are going to come, and your work is to control them, like bringing a dog to heel. Put more simply, think before you act. Ask, who is in control here? What principles are guiding me? I mean, I need something like that. That's my impulses have controlled my life forever. Smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee. I just impulsively do things. This on and off with the weed has been, and it's weird because it's like it's not too bad. I feel okay with it at times, and then all of a sudden I'm like, man, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to read. I don't want to write. I don't want to go out. I don't want to talk to people. I'm in like this weird rebuilding part of my life, and then I isolate, and it's not healthy. But it's all impulsive when I go back to it. It's like, I'm bored tonight. I don't know what to do tonight. Like, I got to be okay by myself, and I guess I'm still not, which a year into this whole journey, I thought I was. But there's times where I'm just not. I don't feel okay, and I just want to feel something, so I use drugs. At least, I mean, marijuana isn't the worst one you could use, but for me, it starts okay. I'm like, I'm in control, and then all of a sudden I'm like sleeping for 14, 15 hours. I don't want to do anything. It's like just scrolling on my phone for no reason, not getting out and about and getting things done. It's crippling. So let's roll right into February 6th. Don't seek out strife. I don't agree with those who plunge headlong into the middle of the flood and who, accepting a turbulent life, I don't agree with those who plunge headlong into the middle of the flood and who, accepting a turbulent life, struggle daily in great spirit with difficult circumstances. The wise person will endure that, but won't choose it. choosing to be at peace rather than war. Seneca, Moral Letters 28.7. It has become cliche to quote Theodore Roosevelt, man in the arena, speech with his lions. Man, today's a rough reading day. With lionins, which lion is? It has become a cliche to quote Theodore Roosevelt's man in the arena speech, with which lion is? Lion, which is lion, Izes, lions. I don't know how to say or what that word is. I might look it up after. The one whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, compared with the critic who sits on the sidelines. Roosevelt gave that speech shortly after he left office at the height of his popularity. In a few years, he would run against his former protege in an attempt to retake the White House, losing badly and nearly assassinated in the process. He would also nearly die exploring a river in the Amazon, kill thousands of animals in Africa safaris, and then beg Woodrow Wilson to allow him to enlist in World War I, despite being 59 years old. He would do a lot of things that seem somewhat baffling in retrospect. Theodore Roosevelt was a truly great man, but he was also driven by compulsion, a work and activity addiction that was seemingly without end. Many of us share this affliction, being driven by something we can't control. We're afraid of being still, so we seek out strife and action as a distraction. We choose to be at war, in some cases, literally, when peace is in fact the more honorable and fitting choice. Yes, the man in the arena is admirable, as is the soldier and the politician and the businesswoman and all other occupations. But, and this is a big but, I like big butts and I cannot lie. Only if we're in the arena for the right reasons. I mean, yeah, I think, if you're anybody, I guess today is all about sobriety to me and my impulses and making better choices. But what is it? I think it's Marlon Craft's got a rhyme, and it says something like, sometimes I like a little pain and then to run away, right? If you've ever had chaos in your life or had to battle against something, whether it be, a divorce, a separation, losing your job, there is something in that where it's like, ooh, I feel motivated. Like I need something pushed up against me. Like I need that negative force to get motivated, which is troubling, right? Because if you fall victim to that, or if that's what you like, maybe you'll start fights in your life or cause trouble just to have that friction. And I think it's right. Choosing peace is the better option. So that is it for you, Daily Stoic. February 5th and 6th, 2025. School bus is canceled today, so lucky me, I'm going to hit the gym, go get my kids, and life goes on. So follow me. I'll probably do some updating here as I go on my sobriety. I really need to, like I said, put the weed down. It's not a travesty. It's not tragic, but it just slowly but surely grinds away at me and makes me feel not good. And it's been what makes me feel good forever. Or maybe it's been my problem this entire time. Last year when I quit, within 4 or 5 days, I was like, oh, I feel way better without the marijuana. Way more motivated, clear thinking, like all those things. It's super simple. And if you've been following me, you're probably sick of hearing me talking about it, because clearly the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Every time I quit, I feel better. Every time I smoke for an extended period of time, I end up feeling like this. I will learn the hard way. I always do, but I will learn. That is important. Love, hope, and faith. I'll catch y'all later.